Welcome everybody. We are in week 6. Technically it's week 7, but this is a week 6 game for the Tabletop Simulator Dune Imperium with the Rise of X expansion tournament, and we are in the middle of it. It's going to be amazing. This is going to be a great game. All of these players are very good, and we have a fourth player pick. Merrlish picks Tessia Vernius, so Merrlish in 4th position with the Tessia. He has recently bragged that Tessia can be played in any position, so we shall see how that goes. I think that he is most likely right. Salo Solomon, who actually had previously played a 3-player game and had won it, but agreed to play the 4-player game because one of the players was unable to make it. So lots and lots of props to Salo for that. He's going to pick up Beast in 3rd position. Should be interesting. The interplay between Beast and Tessia is not a whole lot, so we might see like some of those players kind of going different directions. They might not be blocking each other quite as much. We have Roar in the 2nd position playing blue, and we'll see who they pick here. Let's take a look at this Imperium row real fast. We've got Treachery, one of the most powerful, kind of like flexible and important cards in the game if you're going to be going up tracks in combat. This is just an all-around great card. Shai Hulud, of course, just a great combat card. A lot of people really like this one. I'm not a huge fan, but it's pretty good. Assassination Mission, which will get you some early Solari if you can get it trashed. Bene Gesserit Initiate, I love this card. And the Sardaukar Infantry, who everyone loves to see. It's going to be a Baron 2nd pick, okay? Respectable Baron 2nd pick. You can never really fault that. And a Yuna 1st pick, so we've got basically the heavy hitters in this game. These are some of the higher win rate characters in the game, and we're going to be talking about that in a future video, so stay tuned for that, about the meta game for this tournament and how it all shaped out. But let's get into it. We just saw that our players draw their cards. In 1st position, of course, Yuna. Yuna has diplomacy, so we'll fold space. Makes sense. Now, I mean, we all know that this is probably the best place to go early on, especially you're in 1st position, but sometimes if Alito is behind you, they can get there before you. Baron is going to Signet Ring up to Smuggling and immediately cash that in for an Allied Armada. Allied Armada will be good later on once they get their alliance, but at the moment it is completely worthless. Beast is going to be just going to get this combat. This is a point combat, so Beast wants to win it. Beast wants to win as many point combats as possible. This is a good one. This is one of the better ones. Water for 2nd place, so that's great. That gives you access to the Great Flat. And yeah, Beast is probably going to win this. Has a dagger. No one else is going to really contest it. Tessia is going to go up with the Wealth to the Emperor, and that makes a lot of sense. They have their ring in the 2nd hand, so they will be able to shift down and get into wherever they need, really. Probably going to be in the spacing. Usually that's what you do, but in last position, so probably going to be taking notes here on which person has what access, because Baron didn't have any access round 1 to the factions. And now, a Dispatch an Envoy picked up by Yuna. That's going to be very useful later on. I love this card. In a recent video, I forgot to use it stupidly. You know what happens when you tunnel vision and it's early in the morning, and I played almost every one of my games this tournament at like 6 in the morning, and I so groggy. And some of these players might also be a little bit groggy, but I think that we're all kind of in closer time zones than my group. We're going to see Reconnaissance here from the Baron, and this is, I mean, just probably the only place you can go is Arakeen. Is this really something you want to do? You run the risk of drawing your access card without any persuasion here. Doesn't do it. Gets very lucky with the convincing argument. We'll have 3 buy. The Beast, I'm going to zoom out here a little bit. Beast, daggering up to Tech Negotiation. Tech Negotiation to just put down a Negotiator, no problem. None of these techs, we haven't looked at them yet. Let's take a look at these techs real fast. So training drones, good for combats. Invasion ships is one of the stronger techs in the game. Disposal facility can be very good if you're going Spice Must Flow, where you get some high persuasion cards. And then Tessia is going to Mentat. Oh, interesting. I like this Wealth Mentat play. Interesting. Does kind of give up a little bit of your chance of getting a round 3 Swordmaster, but maybe Tessia is just like, I'm not going to bother. We saw a Initiate pickup for Yuna and a Guild Administrator for the Baron. Both of those are great. I really like Bene Gesserit Initiate. This is just one of my favorites from the base game. It's still good. Drawing cards is very powerful. Trashing cards is also powerful. Guild Administrator, also one of the best cards from the base game. Always good. And we see a Bounty Hunter here in the row. Beast is going to love that one. So good combat value. It goes to city spaces. It's an infiltrate card. No one's picked up the starter card inventory. I would actually be interested. Beast currently sitting at 6 persuasion, though. Probably going to pick up this treachery. There's no reason not to pick up this treachery. I guess Baron's deciding whether they wanted that Bounty Hunter. They did pick it up. They did have 3. So 6 here for the Beast, and this is going to be a clear treachery. And now Beast is going to be a danger to the rest of the players. If they can get this invasion ships, then there's a big problem. So if you can use the invasion ships to discard the treachery to get the 2 troops, you can infiltrate anywhere and get the troops into combat. That's pretty good. Tessia is going to decide what to do here. Now, not a lot of options for Tessia. It's going to be probably just a reveal. So, unfortunately, a firm grip comes up in the row. That is not what Tessia wanted. Tessia would have easily traded in this Gunthopter for a firm grip. That is unfortunate. Not much you could do about that, of course. Tessia just kind of giving up combat. That's a little unfortunate, really. I don't know if the Mentat was worth it round 1. You're kind of set back a little bit. You got an extra card draw. You're going to cycle through your deck once, which is good. You will have your access and your ring here. Let's see what they get from this. Convincing would be best. Oh, convincing. They get it. All right. Pretty good for Tessia. We'll see how they navigate this turn. Here goes Baron to fold space, and, nothing really out of the ordinary right now. Baron doing Barony things. Interestingly enough, Baron decided not to go to Hardy Warriors this round. This is going to be for stockpiles, and stockpile's not the best, but obviously Spice is great. Beast heads over to get some water. It still suits. Really trying to fight for that alliance as Beast, and sometimes I even forget this. Like, I get so focused on winning combats, I forget that you need to have an alliance with Beast for the ring to work. You can't forget that. It's very important. It makes Beast so powerful. That's why you pick Beast, is to get that double ring. Also maybe the extra spice here. Tessia thinking here, what is going on? Can I go in to this combat? She could easily go to Hardy Warriors. Opts for wealth. All right, I like this focus on the Emperor Alliance. Gets that first. Discards gets the spice. So first snooper taken from Tessia. Interesting. We'll see what they do here, because that's like one of the things I don't usually see, is a lot of people going for the Emperor first, but she's gonna be able to shift into the Spacing Guild here with the ring, and then we'll be able to buy for 4 maybe, provided that the others don't get it first. Ah, man, that's rough. I'd almost like a reveal early for that firm grip. In any case, Yuna, heading up to tech negotiation, is going to just drop off a negotiator and call it good. I was not going to do that. Decides instead to seek allies to secrets and picks up Counselor's Dispensation. That's actually good for Tessia, or Yuna, excuse me, because Yuna is probably going to get their High Council. Just prints money. Baron is going to go into... So Hardy Warriors comes all the way back around to Baron, and it is definitely Master Stroke time. Here it comes. Boom. And... got flipped that one. Yeah, show us. Yes, all right, so Baron now with access to interstellar shipping. Of course, this is why Baron is so dangerous. In position 2. We all know and love the Baron in position 2. And Beast now with a couple of options. Beast obviously wants to use the ring, but that puts him at 2 persuasion. Another option is they could tech negotiate here, put another negotiator down, or just buy a training drones or disposal facility, which isn't terrible, and then hope to wheel this firm grip. That's never going to happen, is it? Baron's going to pick that up immediately. They do have 4 persuasion. So the big question here is Beast... Beast is not getting it. So the big question is Beast going to be ringing and then picking up Arrakis Liaison? Or are they going to be tech negotiating and try to pick up something a little bit more flexible? It's a tough decision, actually. They've been forked in a couple of different ways here. They can't really do the things they want to do. They don't. If they had one more persuasion, this would work. But they can't. You could always just go get spice. Spice is not bad either. Then you buy for 2, and you probably get some more spice for getting like second in this combat. Looks like they're gonna go get this training drones. Yep. So Beast definitely looking for more combat focus. Not unusual, really. It's definitely what Beast does very well. Playing into those strengths is great. Now Tessia has a decision, a very, very big decision. And they need to be able to either reveal right now and take firm grip, which I think is the play. You basically give up, I don't know, a 12th of your game here, a 14th of your game, to get one of the best cards in the game. So I think that you do it. And I don't think you ring here, but Tessia is going to go smuggling instead, or is maybe still deciding. Does Yuna reveal if Merrlish does not go? This is an interesting moment. Obviously, Tessia wants to go up on tracks, and because of that, they want to play all of their cards. They want to play their signet ring. This is causing a little bit of a problem for Tessia. Already a lot of drama early on with this firm grip in the row. Very hard decision. Very hard decision. But given the fact that you already are ahead on the Emperor track, so you have to weigh this here. You're already ahead of the Emperor track. You could get the Alliance. That leads to Spice Must Flows with that card. Firm grip is a point every time you use it, and it actually is better than using your ring right now. So what is Merrlish going to do? This is a real tough choice. Just thinking about Spice, think about the future here. It's not committed yet, but it's thinking about it. Is going to take the spice instead. Okay. No troops. You're not Baron. Or not Beast. Going to put 1 in. Yeah. So here's the problem of putting 1 in and also doing this. I think if you were wondering what Yuna's going to do, Yuna's going to 100% reveal for this firm grip. There is nothing they can do. So it's totally reasonable that you're using the ring here, and that makes a lot of sense. But this is a firm grip for Yuna, and that is dangerous. Yuna getting firm grip, dangerous. She wants to go to these spaces anyway. Man, that's tough call. I think this card is top 4. Wow, Chome Delegate and Spice Hunter. Chome Delegate is a very good pickup for Baron. Very good pickup for Baron. Baron will have some infiltrating powers with that card. Get that sorted out. We have 3 persuasion for the Beast. Beast kind of like picking up the dregs here a little bit. I mean, there's a local fence, which is great. Probably pick up the local fence. You could go heavy into combat here with like the Sardaukar infantry and the assassination mission, but you're really diluting your deck without any symbols. The assassination mission does give you an out for... Okay, I like this. The assassination mission gives you an out to get your Swordmaster early. You probably want to use your tactile anyway, right? Oh, Salo is going to pass using the tactile. Here's a buy of 4 for Tessia. Actually, not too bad. Missionary is out there, but can't really use it yet. Probably just going to be a couple of Arrakis Liaisons here. Picks 2 of them up. Usually want to get about 3 to have a really lean deck with with some persuasion power, buying power. While mentioning that he didn't use the training drones, but let's go into combat, and it looks like Baron's gonna win this one. And Merrlish, so Roar as Baron's going to get it, and is going to pick up a private army. Baron is pretty much gearing up for combat here. Is looking dangerous. Merrlish going to get some spice. Goes up to 5. There is a Holtzman engine, which I'm sure Tessie's now eyeing up. Action is on the Beast here with a dagger, convincing argument, diplomacy, recon, and signet ring. So what's the play for Beast? It's going to be probably diplomacy, signet ring, hold the rest. Giving you 3 persuasion. You want to win this combat. This is Battle of Carthag. Siege of Carthag. And first place is another point. Here goes Beast down to Hardy Warriors. Makes a lot of sense. Probably just going to throw everything in here. You are kind of committed to combat. That's how you're building your deck. That makes a lot of sense. On to Tessia. Tessia's action looks like it's going to be to harvest some more spice, or is it? Or is it? Tessia might want to win this combat. Could be a Carthag, or it could be just harvest 4 spice. Harvesting 4 spice for 1 water. Pretty good. That might be it. You take your opportunities where you get them. Sometimes Dune Imperium just offers you the opportunities, but you still have to take those opportunities. Here goes 1 troop, looking to kind of ambush a little bit with his Gunthopter and the 2 daggers. Could take it down. Yeah, could definitely take it down if Beast decides to not put any more troops in. Tessia could do some work here. We'll see if the players have been paying attention. If Beast was paying attention to Tessia's first buy. Here's a smuggling from Yuna, and this looks pretty promising. 5 buy here. Could pick up that Shawnee. Really wants to hit 6, though. Really does want to hit 6. That opulence is just calling Yuna's name here. We see a guild administrator play up to interstellar shipping. No real surprise there. It's going to probably be an up-down. I could see maybe an up-up. There's good tech up there. Baron could potentially get invasion ships next round, possibly. But I would imagine here, now this is a little bit weird. Is Tessia going to give up a dagger? If she gives up a dagger, what's the ping for? Oh, they're pinging that's huh? Okay. I don't know what that was about. Anyway, Baron's going to go up and down. Going to collect some Solari, looks like. Baron currently ahead with the Solari, and Beast is going to get some water and a troop. Now, does Beast throw another one in here? This is a big question, and they will. They really do need to win these combats early. It's almost you just have to just throw everything you have. You can't let the sneaky plays go unpunished. All right, so here's tech negotiation for Tessia. Definitely going to take that Holtzman now. I don't see why you don't take Holtzman. If it's invasion ships, however, I don't think that's good either. I don't think you do that. I think it's Holtzman. You just give up on combat here. You're going to get 2nd or 3rd. Yuna could still come in. Holtzman is very good. It's going to be a Holtzman engine for Tessia Vernius. Revealing a shuttle fleet. That's going to interest also maybe Tessia Vernius, with the only one who potentially could buy it soon. Maybe Baron. Everyone else kind of light on spice. So looking like a second place combat for Tessia, first place for the Beast, and then maybe Yuna wants to try to challenge, but I'm not sure you do here. Yuna's got a couple of problems in the way of not enough Solari at the moment, and also not enough water, no water to speak of. So I could see here cashing in this dispatch and envoy with a ring, or not ring, I'm sorry, a dagger, just to go to Hardy, or to go to Still Suits. And you probably don't fancy your chances winning this combat, though you might try. Probably not a good idea. Unfortunately, Yuna getting completely blocked from tech negotiation this round means that they're probably not getting that opulence. At least this round. They could actually Mentat, actually. This could be a Mentat. They're looking at the Dispatch and Envoy. Okay, interesting. Is it going for water? No, it's Fold Space. Interesting. Okay, cool. I like this play. You got to keep people from just having free reign. And Yuna is currently in position to use interstellar shipping, which is very, very good. It's a strong play. Notice that right now Baron's the only other person who has access to interstellar shipping, but it is currently Salo's turn, and so they'll have 2 rounds of interstellar shipping. That's how you time it. It's pretty smart. Take note on how Flo's playing this Yuna. Baron to Siege, gonna go get another troop. Throws... What happened? Oh, I see. They accidentally clicked it again. Did need to get the Bounty Hunter Solari, though. That is important. And it is on to... It is still Roar's turn, but I think that needs to be passed. It is now reveal for 3 for Beast, and Beast is going to take Arrakis Liaison. Again, I think like if you're going Combat Beast, it's not a bad idea to take a Sidecar Infantry and start trashing your convincing arguments out of your deck. Just go for full-on combat. Though we haven't seen a whole lot of combat. I think if Beast ended up getting that Gunthopter that Tessia poached, then maybe I could see that being a better play, but right now, maybe not. Here is a Liaison for Tessia, just setting up for a lot of Spice Must Flows. Of course, might run into some problems with symbols on their cards in a little while, but... Here's a Chani pickup. That's a big save for Yuna, really trying to get the water but hasn't been able to, so Chani really does fix that. Also keeps your options open if you end up with Frem and Bond stuff, but there aren't a whole lot of those going around. Just the Shai Hulud here. Combat will resolve as it is shown, with Beast taking it down and Tessia getting second. Unfortunate for the Baron going into that for 2 troops for 1 spice as a bit of a block. Action is on Tessia with a massive 6-card hand, and oh my, that's a lot of liaisons. No access to factions, but has bypass protocol, so probably could pick something up here if there's something comes up in the row. I don't know if that's going to happen. There's no Helena or Ikaz in this game, so it's not going to change. Yuna has a pretty decent hand with the Fold Space, a Signet Ring, and Diplomacy. We're likely going to see that Signet Ring go to Interstellar right away, or the Fold Space to Interstellar. Here is going to be a big pickup for Tessia Vernius. Do they pick invasion ships or shuttle fleet? Which one is it? Which one do you choose here? It's going to be shuttle fleet. All right, massive 6 cost. That gives you 2 influence on 2 different factions. 1 influence on 2 different factions, pardon me. And it starts each round, you get a bunch of Spice, or Solari. So big pickup for Tessia. Gets the 3 Solari for the Tessia. Careful observation, and is really starting to sing. This character does come back. It can just fix problems. Very powerful. So if I was Yuna, I'd probably use either. I mean, I don't know if you probably fold space first, but I kind of like having the fold space for the second action, but also giving you more options by having more cards is better. So this could be Interstellar. It's going to be an up-down. Maybe. Okay, but it has to go down. Yep. Yep. Here is some Solari, and here's a card draw. Took the bump with... I think it was Emperor. Harkonnen goes to Sword Master. And that's going to block Yuna this turn. But Yuna might get it next round. There's a firm grip in Yuna's hand, so that's pretty scary. Yuna is now going to be able to challenge for the Spacing Guild, if they so desire, and they might desire it. Here comes the Arcane for Tessia. What are they thinking here? Are they thinking about... They're not thinking about combat here. They're just thinking about drawing extra cards so they can get the Spice Must Flow this round, and then maybe draw their dagger. That's what they're hoping. I didn't draw. That's weird. And there's the dagger, so there's going to be a High Council and a Spice Must Flow for Merrlish here, for Tessia. I think you do throw... Yeah, throw in one in, because one person has nothing in. Beast has like nothing going in troops. Unfortunate for Beast here. Probably wanted to see a way to trash this assassination mission. Still could go. No, can't get there. Can't go to the Dreadnought place and get also disposal facility. So just one spice short of doing a Dreadnought play. The Dreadnought play they want, which is unfortunate. Looks like they're going to probably local fence then into Carthag or Siege and just trade up some spice for Solari. What is Yuna's play here? I mean, it's got to be firm grip. I mean, what are you doing if you're not firm gripping? Right? I mean, are you thinking about High Council? Interesting. Okay, no. If you High Council, you're basically giving up on Swordmaster for the foreseeable future. Because Beast is going to be able to get there before you, and Tessia will. Okay, he's going to firm grip. Where are you going up? That is the question. I still don't know about this. It makes sense to get the High Council here, but that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're still only buying 6. I guess that gives you opulence actually. So it's not terrible. So I see what they're doing. They went to High Council in order to get opulence. So this is a pure opulence play. You just go up with whichever faction you want. Yeah, sure. All right, it's going to be great flat for the Baron. Baron with 10 spice now, looking mighty dangerous. Could drop a Highliner this round. And I wouldn't be surprised if they did, actually. They have a lot of combat potential. They are one away from the Alliance with the Spacing Guild, so this makes a lot of sense, actually, to send it up to Highliner. No one else is going to ever get there here. We're so far away from that mattering. And so I also want to point out that because this Counselor's Dispensation is in hand, it makes a lot of sense Yuna went up to High Council. This is just like really good value. It is going to be a local fence for Carthag. Local fans picking up a calculated hire. Ooh. Oh, that just does compete with your plans of trading spice and Solari. That's weird. I still think you trade the spice into Solari. I don't think you bother with the calculated hire this round. You got to get your Swordmaster online. But decides not to use the local fence. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. What is the point of that? 2, 4, 6, 7. So Tessia now debating. Okay, so Salo's saying that I forgot to use local fence. Oh, can I do it? Sure, you guys can decide, but not going to affect anything really. That makes sense. Yep, that's why you play that card, and everyone's just cool about it. So that's awesome. All right, so we have a big decision here. Do you pick up Opulence as Tessia Vernius, or do you pick up Shy Hulud, which is also good? It's a tough decision, and if you pick up the one Opulence, you entirely screw over Yuna. It's got to be like, so you have to think about that, right? If it's in someone else's best interest, if they're looking to pick up that card, and you have the opportunity to, you probably should. It's also good for you. So this is a tough decision. It's a tough decision. Do you go for more combat? You already have a lot of Fremen. But Opulence prints money and prints points. Oh, that's a hard one. Which one's it gonna be? Which one is it gonna be? I want to know. Oh man, is it fun or is it business? That's what you gotta think. Fun or business? Let's see. Fun or business? Fun being Shy Hulud, business being Opulence. It is going to be... It's going to be business. It's all business for Tessia all the time. All business all the time. What a big denial. And Yuna has got to be foaming. Oh, seething at this. Just like, what did you do? Why did you do that? That was the whole plan. The whole plan. Oh, man. What a denial. It's a great play. A very good heads-up play from Tessia. Unfortunate for Yuna, and I mean they will have 6 to buy, so unfortunately are not going to be able to get this Shy Hulud. Just one short. It hurts. It hurts so much. None of this stuff is good. None of this other stuff is good. Flo's going to reveal. Heartbreak. 4/6. What do you even do here? What do you even do here? He's saying, yeah, I was gonna buy that, you jerk. Oh man, what a steal there. You could always take like Yui. Yui's fine, and then hope you hit something else. Something to know, there's another assassination mission here for some reason. They just keep coming up. Everyone is trying to get assassinated. So Yui's good. Missionary is not good. He's going to take the assassination mission and hit Reverend Mother and immediately gets punished. Can't buy the Reverend Mother. Oh no. Oh, that is a tipping point for Yuna. Imagine how good this would have been. Oh man, that's heartbreaking. Well, you have Arrakis friends. Here is the... We've been waiting for so long. Finally, here's the eyeliner. Baron is coming in. Baron's not going to lose this combat. There's no way. There's just no way, right? Makes the most sense for Baron to do this. Baron's still flexible. Has enough spice to go get invasion ships or hollow projectors or disposal facility, whichever they prefer, next round. Wow, what a total block. All right, here's the resolution of combat. Everyone has revealed. Oh no, I'm sorry. Beast is going to pick up a Dr. Yui for the reveal and get a Solari here. Yeah, I mean, Tessie's going to be a little upset about that. Even losing out on second place is a little bit of a bummer. Baron reveals, picks up another Arrakis Liaison. They're going to have to start to be careful here. 16 cards in Yuna's deck. 16 in Tessia's. 14. Beast is still the leaner of the decks. 13 in Baron. Baron has the leanest deck somehow. Action is on Yuna, and yeah, you gotta probably go for some spice here. Shipping into Solari. Yeah, you're not getting the Swordmaster this round, unfortunately, because of the High Council buy. That was a huge gambit. A huge gambit. I don't even know if you do this at this point then. I mean, I guess you have to deny the Baron, to deny Tessia. Baron with a very good hand here with a full space Dune, Spice Hunter, Dagger, Bounty Hunter. So they could also fight this round. This could be just a smuggling, but it probably isn't. It's probably going to be tech negotiation. And they're going to try to win this combat. I guess the question is, are you ever thinking about buying Spice Must Flows as Baron? I just don't think you are. Most of your cards only buy for 1 or 0. That could come back to bite the Baron in the butt. Beast, however, Beast sitting on a Treachery. No enablers for the Treachery at the moment. But there is a Hollow Projectors in the row, in the tech row. And if the Baron doesn't go up and get it right now, Beast... Oh, no, Beast can't get it. Beast doesn't have any spice. I apologize. It's going to be a Fold Space somewhere for the Baron, but it's a tough choice. At this point, Baron's options are open. They might want to contest the Fremen Alliance. That doesn't really get them there, too much there. They might want to, yeah, I guess they could go to the Hardy Warriors, throw that in, but... What's the game plan here is the question. Right? Selective breeding looks really enticing here, actually. Selective breeding looks very good, but that gives up on invasion ships. It still leaves you open for a Hollow Projectors. Baron in the tank here. Going to be kind of a testy round. This is a very good combat to win. Tessia would be not sad at all to win this. I mean, anyone would be fine. Looking at the tracks, we're looking at Baron and Beast a little behind on tracks. Beast might be hoping they hit Spy Satellites. Is going to go into combat here. Yep. Draw from the fold space. Everyone has got that. Are we putting any combat troops in? Are we going to go commit here? I think we do. Right. Got lots of daggers. Looking pretty good on combat. The only person who's really able to contest this is Yuna, and I don't think that they're going to do that. You might be worried that they would do that, but They're out of position to do that in first position. Beast is going to go get their Swordmaster, of course. And Tessia is going to go Mentat. Interesting. Interesting. 1 and 11 to draw the Opulence, is that right? 1 and 8. Draws an Arrakis Liaison. Not great. Not great. But still leaves them open to get High Council if they want it. So Spice Must Flow could be on the table. But they'd have to give up an action, potentially. Still sitting on this bypass protocol. I wonder what they're waiting for with this. It does let you pick up things like a Sayadina or just any of the other really good low-cost cards in a pinch. But yeah, I guess there's nothing to use it on right now. Yuna is looking at a pretty bad hand. They're not going to be buying spice this round, I guess. What do you do here? Probably wanted to draw cards with the Mentat, but you didn't get that either. Harvest Spice, that's the only other option. It's going to be a shipping monopoly here for Yuna. All right, this makes a lot of sense. They've been able to do this. They've been able to get their foothold in the shipping. Yuna's going to go up with the Emperor. Going to pick up that alliance. Goes up to 3 points. They're going to get some troops. They're going to get some Solari or Spy. Solari, okay. Solari is good, but you have to be aware that you are now fueling Tessia's opulence. All right, action is on, say, Baron immediately went, oh, okay, immediately went to Still Suits, and then it's on Beast. Baron does not seem very threatened here, but does Beast decide to go Treachery here? Beast might be thinking about going Treachery, but they got, so Fremen is blocked. What do they do here? They're not going to. They're going to hold it. That's smart. You don't really want to do that if you can get away with it. It's going to be Secrets play. Secrets picks up Machine Culture. Machine Culture, very, very good here. Got to get some more tactiles, but there are some cheap ones out there. So, and Beast getting like a little bit awkward of a draw here. Unable to use their last access unless they use their Treachery. You don't usually want to do that. Actually, I think this hand just was not conducive to playing Treachery this round, or to holding Treachery. Very awkward. You kind of wanted a yellow symbol to go Spice Harvesting, and that would have been the dream. Anyway, Tessia is looking at probably a dagger or a diplomacy. They've got 2 actions left. They could go for... No, they're going to diplomacy for some Solari. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. What are they using all the Solari? I mean, obviously Opulence. That's 2 Opulence uses. They just do that and be happy with their existence. It's going to be River Mother pickup for Yuna. And now actions on Baron. What does Baron do here? No Bounty Hunter targets yet. Kind of awkward. Baron can't get High Council. What is it you're going for here? 2, 3, 4, 5. You could just reveal and pick up Negotiated Withdrawal. The better option, though, is to probably head up to Tech Negotiation with your dagger and just pick up invasion ships. I think that invasion ships is probably the best play here, given that you're already going mostly combat, or you're being told to go mostly combat. No one else is probably going to go into this combat. Though you don't know what Beast has. There's no way to know. Okie dokie. So we are going to see a treachery play from the Beast here with a training drone. So Beast is going to look to try to take this down. They would have a better chance had the Baron actually used all their spice, but at the moment they're not going to look like they're going to take it. They're going to take second place, actually. They'll be fine with that. Throw 2 in, and they actually had gone up to fold space here to do that. So that's interesting. Interesting use of treachery. I don't know about that. The rest of the turn did not really work out for Beast here. And here is a negotiated withdrawal pickup. That's a good one. No doubt. Good card. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 is somewhere. 7, 8. Pick up Shai Hulud for Tessia. Tessia now looking pretty dangerous with this Shai Hulud always turned on with all these Fremen. And it's to combat to Baron. Baron's not going to play anything. Beast is not going to play anything. And it's just going to resolve like that. Okay, we are on round number 6, and it is Secure Imperial Basin. It's a pretty good one to win. We're looking at, what do we have here from the group? We have a Baron with a Chom delegate, so lots of shipping perhaps would work great here, like a good shipping turn for the Baron. The rest of it isn't looking super duper great. We have a Spice Hunter, but yeah, it's not ideal. You're already leading with the Fremen. You really want to turn this into some kind of like advantage, but there's no blue symbols. So maybe the first play is like maybe a dagger to Mentat or something like that. You also have options to like go get holo projectors. Holo projectors is good. So there's options. Let's see what what direction they take. There's no sure thing this round for them. There's no easy play. I think the Mentat makes the most sense because you're probably going to ship no matter what. You're liable to lose the Mentat, and you just want to like smooth this hand out a little bit. It's just so clunky. 7 cards left in the deck. It looks like it's going to be shipping instead. It's not. It's going to be... Wow. Okay. Interesting. You know, with four water, I might just go to Hardy instead. Yeah, at this point. The Baron really cluttering up Hardy Warriors this game. Gonna throw some more in. I think you also do. I mean, if you are the Baron in this situation, I don't see how you pass up throwing in troops, although you still have the opportunity to throw some in later. I don't know. It's gonna be a harvest for the beast. Some spice. This makes a lot of sense. This hand has really, really shaped up well for the beast. They've got the signet ring, so they will have, if I believe correctly. Oh no, they don't even have an alliance yet. No, beast is a little behind on alliance. So here comes a troop and two more. Beast's going to try to take this down. Beast sitting on 5 points here. Beast and Baron pretty close together. Tessia and Yuna, though the points don't really say it, are not too far behind. Really. Tessia has been lurking in Emperor and hasn't moved up on Fremen yet. They have an opulence. Oh, whoa. Okay, hold on. Tessia going to get the Swordmaster here. It is round number 6. First 3 is next, and so I am actually kind of surprised that this opulence play is not going to happen here. I guess this is just going to go to Emperor. Yeah, lurking in Emperor, that gets you to 4. I don't know. Interesting. It is Yuna's go now, and we are going to see what they do. Obviously, this has been Tessia been blocking Yuna. Just really, really not letting them get an edge. And you can tell in the points a little bit. They've been blocking each other a little bit. Like Yuna being blocked more. I don't know how I feel about this Swordmaster play here. The question is how many rounds do you think you're going to get out of a Swordmaster? Because if the Baron wins this combat, then you're going to get one more, probably. You never know, but you never know. Here's Chani. Chani just going to head over to... Where did they go? Go shipping. Unit shipping a lot this game. I don't know if it's getting them what they want. Eventually, you're going to have to start committing to things like combat and spice must flows, and they have not done that yet. It's a little weird. Yuna is lurking in Bene Gesserit and Fremen, so kind of like 2 points in hand almost. Baron with a bit of a lead is starting to pull ahead. Probably not going to buy spice though. Here's the shipping that they've been wanting to do. Yep. It's dangerous. Now everyone kind of does need to block this smuggling. Don't want Baron to go in again and ship. Beast probably eyeing up taking this Mentat now. Although, honestly, you probably just do it with your dagger. Because, I mean, you don't need to spend the spice, and you kind of want the spice for other things, right? Spice for potential invasion ships. I'm still a little surprised that the invasion ships has not been picked up yet. But, you know, it is what it is. It's just I value that very highly. Here's a calculated hire for Beast. Is going to take the Mentat, and then he will send that Mentat to Dreadnoughts. Here's a Hollow Projectors. Now that would have been better when Treachery was in hand. So I don't think they have any other way to trigger unload card. I don't think they have any other unload cards, do they? I don't think so. Here's an opulence play over to the wealth, kind of the foreseen Tessia play here. Kind of knew that was going to happen. Tessia back up at 4 points. It's kind of what they do. They kind of like sit around 3 points and they lurch forward to 6. And then the game is close to over. Yuna tech negotiating probably, or taking seat. No, they already have a seat. Tech negotiation. All right, negotiation for Sonic Snoopers. I love this. I love this. Love this tech very much. It's great. Got a strategic push. Doesn't work with Yuna because it's not your turn when combat's resolving. Maybe I'm wrong. No, because when you win this combat, when you win the conflict, it's not your turn. Yeah, so no, it doesn't work. It's a Baron turn here. Of course it is. Baron has a couple of options, but not that many. I would probably think getting Spice here would be great because you want 6 for Highliner next round. What else are you going to do? You're going to ship. Okay. I mean, you can get Spice this way too. This is just better. Yeah, this is just better Spice. The only thing is you can't put any troops in, so that's kind of weird. He's going to get Solari. Why? Huh. I must confess I don't understand what the Baron is doing with all this Solari. Maybe they're thinking about going to High Council next round. Don't know. Baron does not have any troops in. It's just going to be all beast all the time, which is not good for anybody. Everybody needs to be fighting for these. Especially this one. This is one of the better second places in the game. Here's a bypass protocol. Picking up a Truthsayer. Interesting. It might be too late, but there's just one card on top of the deck, so maybe not. Maybe not. Here is a Spice Must Flow for Tessia and is back up to 5, or back up to 5. Here is a reveal for Yuna for 6. 1 Solari and a combat point, but no one is even in this combat. It's just going to be Beast. It feels like people are letting Beast run away with the combats here. They're too tunnel visioned in their own economy. Baron's going to reveal for 2, is going to pass, and then Beast is going to play, because they still have a play. They're Ring to Carthag? No. They're going to go get their seat. And that makes a lot of sense here. They have 7 Persuasion. Beast probably eyeing up this Boundless Ambition. Boundless Ambition, very good for Beast, not good for Tessia. Very good for Princess Yuna Moritani. Yuna hasn't used her ring, has she? I don't think she's used her ring ability yet. And that's a little weird. Usually you get like 2 or 3 uses out of it, or maybe 2 uses out of the game. But she's been blocked a lot. So 7 buy for the Beast, and Beast picking up Boundless, of course. Now, Beast doesn't have an alliance, so it's not the best pickup. It's just like a slightly better access Arrakis Liaison at the moment. But you can do some shenanigans with it with the with holo projectors, but I think it's just too late for that. Maybe like if that had shown up round 3, I'd say that'd be a play, like something you could actually play for. But at the moment, combat resolves, Beast wins it, and now we are on to economic supremacy, which does favor the Baron. Ooh, this is going to be awkward. Baron looking pretty unstoppable right now. Has 3 water, can harvest, go Highliner, and they could just win the game. I mean, there's 2 points there they need to buy. So maybe not just this round, but we shall see. Beast also looking very dangerous. Tessia coming back, but as of now is shifting out of combat. Would like to get a 2nd place here. Yuna also the same. Has their firm grip, so Yuna's thinking about probably getting another point or 2. That would be put up to 5. It's looking a little bit dicey for Yuna. And things did not work out for Yuna this game. There's a restricted ordnance, by the way, in the row, which I believe I missed since the Sonic Snoopers was taken. That's a very good one for Beast now. Beast sitting on 4 Spice. easily pick that up. Baron as well. Baron doesn't have a high council seat yet, but there's still this invasion ships that nobody's done anything about. Could be a player in the final round or final 2 rounds. We have a Truthsayer in the hand of Tessia Vernius, which is being played with a little bit. I think that's what they're going to do, though there's just not enough spice to go around, it seems. Could always just interstellar ship for 2 spice and then what? Nah, it's not worth it. Secrets here seems reasonable. Secrets for 2 in intrigue cards, and then you can discard a card and draw a card. Urgent Mission and Double Cross, huge pickups. Actually, some of the best intrigue cards in the deck. Urgent Mission, just an extra action. Double Cross, basically a swing of 4 combat points. So Tessia now might be eyeing up a little bit of combat this game. Here's a discard and draw. It's just a reconnaissance, but not terrible. Probably better than the Dune Desert Planet. There's no real use for that for Tessia. Yuna, probably going to fire off this Counselor's Dispensation and go over to Selective Breeding. I'd imagine... Oh no. I see. This is going to be a Restricted Ordnance for Tessia. For Yuna, excuse me. Restricted Ordnance. Up, down. Very, very good. Alright. Smart play here. Now, you don't have to do it in order as a note. You can do it in whatever order you want, but they prefer to do it this way. Spice already taken, right? Oh no, he didn't take spice. They paid 2 spice and got 2 discount. So I was thinking about Spice or Solari here. I didn't think it's spice. You gotta go for spice here. You're flush with cash. What are you using this cash for, is my question. You only need 4 spice to trigger an economic supremacy point. You already have the 6 Solari. Man, this is going to be a brutal turn. Not sure how it's going to work. Not sure how it's going to work out. Because now Yuna's in an awkward space where they... Oh, they're going to trash their Sonic Snoopers for 1 intrigue. Okay, before they decide whether they take spice. To the Victor, one of the... Oh, just such a swingy card. As one of my least favorite combat cards in the game, if not my least favorite. Oh, no. What do you do now as Yuna? What do you do now as Yuna? Deciding what to take. Taking the spice. Okay. Alright. Was it 11? Or 12? I thought it was an 11. Okay. Well, we will see on the video. Got a beast play over to tech negotiation for disposal facility, trashing assassination mission. Okay. And now Beast is basically sitting on another point in hand, so that's a little worrisome. People should probably be wondering, why get the disposal facility? That's not usually beneficial late game unless you have some way to turn it into a point. Here is a Gunthopter. Everyone's going to lose 1 troop in the garrison. Did everyone lose one? Okie dokie. Tessia, having redrawn this opulence, is now looking pretty good for another point here. That puts her up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unfortunately, 7. So you can't get spice this round. However, Yuna sitting at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 persuasion. So close. Could get there with the draw from the fold space. So this is a massive play here. It's pretty important. I would actually probably just go to select a breeding to make sure you got it. Here's the draw. But definitely wants to get in this combat. Gets there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Big pickup for Yuna. Yuna may be back in it. Not sure what's going on with combat discussion here. I don't know if Baron lost a troop from the Gunthopter. I think that's what's going on here. We'll let them sort it out. Action is on the Baron for a Bounty Hunter. Arakeen, a Bounty Hunter. It's going to get them 2 Solari, a card, and a troop. Probably. I'm not sure they lost their troop from that Gunthopter. Baron is looking like they're going to take down this combat. They really, really want to. It's gonna be close though. Tessia has a lot of ways of influencing this combat, so we'll see. We'll see. Sorry for the silence here. I'm just trying to figure out what they're talking about here. Did Baron get too much? Is that what they're saying? Let's see, it says Beast got 1 for Solai for occupying Arakeen. Occupying Arakeen, just thinking. Oh, okay. No debate here. This just thinking out loud. Just thinking out loud during the game, I'm sure. So we've got Beast had picked up the Mentat here, and Tessia has to decide what they're exactly doing here, because they're so close to getting a spice and a point this round. But if they don't go to Carthag, I think they might be in trouble for getting something out of this combat. Yep. Alright. It's a charisma. Wow, that's a huge one. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is a spice must flow. What a big pickup. That's 9 persuasion for Tessia. That is a big, big game. Big game. You're going to hold on to this urgent mission then. Just double cross. You just double cross whoever gets you a point. So that's 1, 2, 3 points. Wow. Yeah, I see a Merrlish. That is, what a pickup. What a pickup. Oh, man. It could not have been a better pickup, honestly. Maybe like a combat card, but that's still better than that. Here is a Spice Must Flow for Flow. And we got a Guild Administrator to Highliner for the Baron. And this is now sketchy for everybody. And yeah. It's now going to come down to... Well, Baron won't be able to win 3 points here. Only 2. Right. Does not have enough for all 3. 2 points for the Baron. This actually might... Wow, this actually might kind of flow into Tessia's favor here with the extra point. He's counting right now. I see him counting. He's at 9. Beast is playing to Imperial Basin for an extra spice from their flag. With... Oh, I'm sorry, not Imperial Basin. I apologize. Siege Tabor with Dr. Yui. They pick up a local fence. No, that's really great. Honestly, though, Baron just taking points and hopefully able to cobble together a win in the next round. But probably should have saved some for the next round. I don't think it's going to be over yet. I don't think it's over. I don't think so. Baron probably should have held some back. They've got a ton of combat cards in hand and need to use these things. They're just going to they're not doing anything. Here's a buy of 2, 3, 4 for the Baron. That's just going to pick up a negotiated withdrawal. That's not going to do much, though they might come back. There's only 1 card left in their deck. Beast going to buy for 7. And trash with the disposal facility. Beastie Kaz. Good old Beastie Kaz. It is combat time. Does the Beast have anything? No. Pass for Tessia. Pass for Yuna. And Baron's just going to pass. Okay, here's 2 points. Tessia is now sitting at 8 points. Yuna with a point here. Should have another point, right? Yeah. Where did it go? Here. We need that copied. There you go. Terrible purpose. Yeah, doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter. Sitting at 7, Baron at 8, and Beast at 6. And the combat is Battle for Carthag, and that favors Beast because Beast does indeed have the flag at Carthag. They have control of it, so they get the extra troop in combat. And a very good hand for Beast. Very, very, very good hand. Lots of access. Dangerous, dangerous combat. Beast has to be thinking, can I get 2 points here? 1 point for my machine culture, 1 point somewhere else? Is there any way I can get 4 points in 1 turn? There might be. There's a Chomurky there that could draw you some points. It's a difficult decision, but action is on Tessia right now. Tessia has a big fighty hand. No Fremen at the moment. There's a Shai Hulud. It's a very shy Shai Hulud who's not going to come out to go combat. It's just going to like throw some troops in. That is awkward. Tessia also without any water, so no access to Great Flats or Hog Basin. No way to really get Research Station this round. Kind of weird. And not great access. Though, if I were Tessia, I'd probably be selective breeding here. Or maybe Mentating first. You're not going to get selective breeding if you do this. But... okay, there's a Fremen. We found a Fremen. Fremen found. Fremen found. Here's a power play from Yuna. That's going to go to selective breeding, of course. There is no way it wasn't going to selective breeding. Just trash the front. You can trash this thing to it. You don't have to trash your dagger. But okay, I want to do that. Two cards. Picks up an Arcus Lace on a Signet Ring. Signet Ring could potentially work here for an extra bump. Is anyone looking at losing their alliance? Honestly, Tessia is the only one who's close to losing the Bene Gesserit alliance. Does have access there. Does have access there. But I don't think Yuna... Oh, maybe Yuna... No, Yuna just doesn't have enough. Okay, well that blocks off secrets. It's Poison Snooper for Beast. Baron had gone Bounty Hunter to Research Station and just drew a ton of cards. They're playing fast in this last round. Not giving me a lot of time to talk about their hands. Looks like it'll be Shai Hulud here. It's just got to be combat all day for Tessia. I don't know. I don't know if there's any way for Tessia to get both a Spice Must Flow and this combat. They're thinking about it. Only have 2 Spice. Your access to blue has 2 Persuasion. It's tough. There's Shai Hulud going to... Interstellar has to be the best play here for Spice. If you wanted Spice, it's Interstellar. But, can't go there. Can't go to Arakeen. The worms don't go to the cities. Well, the other worm does, but this one doesn't. It's tough. That's tough. Yeah, not a lot of great options here for Tessia. The hand has not worked out very well. Although I probably, honestly... yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's got to be Interstellar in some way. It's Interstellar. It's just I don't know what else you do. You could also... Man. Yeah, I mean, Interstellar's the best play you have. And then you like Arakeen, hoping to hit another yellow symbol, and then you like Urgent Mission to play it. I don't know. That seems really sketchy. That seems really sketchy. But it might be the only play. Okay, here's Yuna for the Signet Ring, and that's going to go immediately to the shipping track for sure. It's going to be a smuggling play, I'd imagine. If they have any other way to make money, I don't think so. They also got to pay attention to... Yuna's got this restricted ordinance. Have they been paying attention to that? That's because it's automatic, but you need to be paying attention that she only has... She has 4 extras. All right. Wow. Combat time for Yuna to Arakeen. For 8, 9, 10. Yuna's got another Spice Must Flow already. Baron is blisteringly playing. Get this Charmarchy. Picks up a Diversion. What is this card? Oh. Guild Authorization. That doesn't do anything. That's a blank. That's a blank. This Diversion doesn't do anything either. I mean, that's weird. Carthag for Grand Conspiracy for the Beast. Beast has no Spice Must Flows, has nothing on the tracks, has a High Council. Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening, unfortunately. That was a good shot, good chance. Good chance. Just pretty far away from getting 4 spaces on 2 tracks. Pretty far away, unfortunately. Action is on Tessia right now. It's looking like whoever wins this combat wins the game, and it might be Yuna. It might not be Yuna, too. If Beast wins it... I don't think they have a way to close out, though. It's 2, 4, 5, 6. They have no way to close out this game. So, even if even if they get the points, it might go another round. All right, here we go. This is a double cross, excuse me, for Tessia. Tessia is going to throw one of Yuna's troops away. Interesting. Yeah, they don't want Yuna to win the game. They're deciding though. Maybe they don't want to do that. It makes a lot of sense to remove Yuna's troops. It makes a lot of sense. Okay, they were gonna remove Yuna's troop. Okay, that was they were deciding, I guess. I think it's not even a choice, because if Beast wins, you have to just hope Beast doesn't have anything. But Yuna would 100% win the game if they won this combat. And you're hoping for another round here. And with the current situation, Holtzman, you would win if Beast triggered the end game. So, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Here's a Spice Must Flow for Yuna. And looks like it's going to be another Spice Must Flow here for the Baron, or the first Spice Must Flow for the Baron. They have exactly 9. But yeah, you can't play anything if you're Baron. You need it too much. You just got to go to the next round and hope it doesn't end this way. But it's not going to end at the moment. It's not going to end. 2 points for Beast and not enough for Spice Must Flow. Wait, what? What is going on? What? I thought that they would the Chamarchy like after this. I think that that's not true. Are you sure about that? I don't remember that. First, second. Yeah, but I don't think that's actually what happened, but okay. Okay, we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. I seem to remember that it was draw, then it was this, then it was this. Or maybe it was it Carthag first? Oh, maybe it was Carthag first. Fair enough. Alrighty. Alright. Beast is going to go to Dreadnought. It's going to pick up a Mimic Film here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still not enough. Still not enough. It's gonna go to another round, and they know it. Here's 7. Yeah, the Boundless Ambition Troll. Wow. If it was anything else, well, it would have needed to be a 2-coster, but a 2 persuasion. But man, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Baron's up there. We're not getting to 10 points this round, folks. We're not getting there. Beast is probably going to win this combat. Alright, combat. And it's going to be passed all the way to Beast. Beast going to play anything? No, Beast is not going to play anything. He's going to hold that. This is like the worst random pickup from the Baron if you could. We're at a flat 9 for all players. Everyone is sitting at 9 points going into round number 9. And this is going to be quite the epic finale of this game. This is the second to last game I should mention of the regular group stages. It's the last one for this group, I believe. And it is Yuna's turn, and Yuna has a powerful, powerful turn. Yuna's got a Missionary Protectiva and a Reverend Mother Mohaim. And they're sitting on 6 troops in the garrison. So, wow, just quite interesting. I guess the question is, do you probably Reverend Mother to secrets, or not secrets, but maybe secrets, or selective breeding, and then you Missionary Protectiva, and just like steal the alliance away. Ooh, boy, that's pretty sketchy. That forces Tessia to play the defensive. Tessia still has this urgent mission. There's a Truthsayer in hand, so lots of access. Pretty good hand for Tessia, to be honest. I'm looking at Tessia for winning this game, but it's going to depend on this combat. Baron, who'd been very powerful through the early stages of this game and was just soaring ahead, isn't petering out so much as just needs to find some way to get more points. Here's a Carthag for Yuna. It's a reasonable Carthag and an ambush pickup. That's a pretty powerful one. Ambush. Wow, what a pickup. Wow. They're going to go for the Mother Boheim play here instead of the Missionary Protectiva play. That's fine too. Maybe just like it's too risky to try to steal this alliance. Makes sense. You probably get a Spice Must Flow out of playing this Reverend Mother to selective breeding. But I don't think that's going to come back around to you. Here is a Wealth for a point in hand for the Baron. That puts him to 10. This will be the last round no matter what. This will be the last round. Here is a local fence to a research station for the Beast. Beast needs to be able to find some points here. Beast still looking like they could find a winner here. There's definitely enough points, or enough persuasion here to get a point. Is there enough to get 2 points? They have 1 extra in their machine culture. That puts them at 11. Can they get another point somewhere else? They still have this Grand Conspiracy. Can they do that? They have... Do they have two? They have 2 Dreadnoughts. 2 Dreadnoughts. Do they have a Spice Must Flow? They don't. They have a High Council. They need a Spice Must Flow. They're going to get 3 points here. So Beast looking at a total of 12 points. Reveal for Persuasion. Buy Spice. Machine Culture, 3, 2. Grand Conspiracy, 3. 3 points. Puts them at 12. This could be the game for the Beast. The others need to win combat. Beast can just kind of... If they win combat, they're at 15. 15. Anyone's game here. But it is looking like Beast might be edging everyone else out. Baron needs to find some more access here. Doesn't have a great way to access anything. No spice. 1 water. They have this tiebreaker in hand, but that doesn't matter. It's just spice. They have Chaumarchy. So... Okay, here's what we kind of expected. Here's a selective breeding. So we're going to discard and draw. Trash the Spice Must Flow. Yep, you still have 2 then. And then draw 2 cards. Well, that's plenty for a Spice Must Flow. The big question is, can you turn it into 3 more points? Can you do it? Tessia might just be edged out here. This is crazy. Action is on Yuna. Here comes a Mother Mohaim play to secrets. It might not be, actually. Is there any other thing that they could do? It's got to be Mohaim, right? Mohaim just wrecks the Baron, though. That doesn't actually help anybody. It just hurts the Baron. It doesn't even hurt Tessia. It doesn't even hurt Beast. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 persuasion for Beast, and 2 more actions. Tessia might be looking to double ship if they get it, because they could Interstellar, recall Interstellar. They are going to ship. Okay, here's Secrets with Mohaim. Everyone discard 2 cards. Alright. What do you do as Tessia? Because now your options are starting to dwindle a little bit. Discard the Diplomacy. I don't know about that. You definitely want to throw the Highliner down. That's your game plan, right? Highliner plus what? Oh, yeah, it seems bad if you throw the Diplomacy away. It seems really bad. But maybe you gotta buy Spice Must Flow. How do you do this? How do you do this? Maybe he's thinking about urgent missioning into selective breeding again. But then you give up combat to the Beast, and then Beast just wins the game. Oh, yes, and Yuna picking up the tiebreaker here, which is pretty useless here. It's just a combat card. Yuna might win this combat. Puts her up to 11. Yeah, you don't even know the half of it. This is a brutal turn. I'm not... I can't win combat. Sure you can. You could totally win combat. Oh no, maybe you can't. Yeah, you can win combat. What is it, 2 for 6? I don't see how you couldn't win combat here. No, I'm not 100% following how that works. Tessia is still deciding what cards to discard. This is just agonizing. I mean, you can definitely get the Spice Must Flow, but here's the problem. You gotta win this combat. If you get rid of this Diplomacy, you basically have given up combat. You've given it up. You have to win this combat, and they have to be the 2 Dunes. The Dunes have to go away. Bye-bye, Dunes. Or maybe Convincing Argument Dune. Yeah, you can go Convincing Argument Dune. That gives you 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. Ugh. Heartbreaking. Here's the Baron to clutter stuff up in the cities, and they're going to draw a dagger and throw 2 troops in, and that's just going to be for posterity, I think. Here comes the Beast, and that's going straight to Highliner. Oh no, Beast is just going to Highliner. Yep. Yeah, so Tessia was definitely thinking of like if Beast had access, they were going to Diplomacy. If not, they're probably going to selective breeding here. Here's a recall. Yeah. And a Diplomacy. Because you gotta buy Spice. You gotta buy Spice. It's trash, whatever. Yeah, that thing works. Oh boy, what? Oh boy. Shai Hulud has shown up. Gunthopter has shown up. Is this time Is it just Tessia win combat time? She has 9 to buy spice. What do you do here? Wow. Wow. Okay. What an awkward turn. Merrlish, I hope you're watching this, and I am agonizing with you over this turn. This is an agonizing turn to take. We got Bounty Hunter drawn off of a Mentad. Baron is basically out. It's going to come down to Beast. The other Beast's efforts here are going to be enough, and they look like they might be enough. That's 23 strength for the Beast. Tessia probably can't get there. That's unfortunate. Here's a ship. Baron still has one more play. Lose a troop in conflict. The garrison, yep. Doesn't matter at this point. I don't think anyone's going to be able to contest the Beast. And the Beast is probably going to win this game. It's going to come down in tiebreakers for second place then. Who is going to pick up second place? Tiebreakers matter. Baron has Chomurky. Oh my goodness. Aren't a lot of endgame cards out there? There could be a corner of the market that Tessia picks up to really turn it around, but right now it's not looking like it. Tough. Okay, here we go. Here's just not much going on here. Tessia would have loved to draw a couple cards to cash in another opulence. Unfortunately, isn't going to happen here. Spice for tiebreakers, yeah. Has a spice plus a Holtzman. Is the Baron going to go in here for second place for this reinforcements? Probably not at this point. Got a quid pro quo, but just isn't going to go. Here is a spice must flow. And then a Holtzman engine for the 11th point. Does Yuna have anything left in the tank? It doesn't look like it. What a bunch of garbage cards. Wow, wow. And that is going to do it. Well, Beast is going to be your winner at 15 points. Right? 15 points. 11, 12, 13, 14, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Oh, they had 8. No, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yep. So 1 point there for Machine Culture. 1 point for Grand Conspiracy. So, and the spice must flow. So there you go. It was 14 points. 14 points. I apologize. 14 points for Salo Solomon. That is 2 in a row. They won the third place and the third player and the fourth player games. We're gonna go try to talk to them before they leave. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Wow. Okay. Lots happened that game. Lots happened.
Yeah.
Make sure you
Look,
take
I
a
fought
screenshot.
like a bulldog from 4th position.
Yes.
That's all you can do.
It was quite the ending. I bet you were like everyone thought that the game was going to end the last round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like not happening, and then I mean, oh man, so you have 14 points, right? 14 points here, Beast. Oh, he took off. They have to take off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, solid take
14
off.
points on Beast.
14 points on Beast, and we have 11 for Tessia. Tessia really clawed back here from like 3 points at one point, climbed back up. Um, yeah, I mean, Flo, I thought you played really well. I thought you were doing really well there, and the Mother Mohiam play was really strong. Um, it just wasn't
Maybe I
enough.
should have gotten my Swordmaster. If I knew the game would last until turn 9, I would have gotten my Swordmaster.
Right.
But I thought it was gonna be over earlier.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it looked like it was going to be. Everything pointed to it was going to be over. It was just like one thing too short. Yeah. Wait, where did the other player go? We had who else was in here?
Roar
Roar
left.
had to take off. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Roar was playing very well too. There was a point where they pushed in all their troops, and then had all of these combat cards in hand, and that just probably
Yeah.
should have just like cashed in some combat cards and left some guys back. But besides that, I didn't see anything gravely like wrong. I think it was like that was the only thing I saw. They just didn't get council, which was pretty important.
I feel like I got so blocked by Merrlish like every
you
turn
did.
of the game.
You did.
Every
Merrlish was
turn of the
blocking
game,
you.
man. Every turn of the game.
Yeah. I mentioned that. I was like, oh man, Merrlish is being mean here. It's like the opulence block and like the tech negotiation block, and it was like so rough. Yeah, and then you got the firm grip, but it kind of came up in at weird times when you're like,
Yeah, I had some hands when I had only basic cards,
Yeah.
and then other hands when I had all my.
Yeah.
But that's something you don't influence. So.
Yep. Well, good game, guys. Good game. It was.
Good
Thank you for letting me
game.
cast it. It was a lot of fun, and definitely fun to watch. Well, Salo has definitely just run it back. After that,
Yeah. 1-2 times in a row.
Wow. Yeah. Do you know if was he playing Beast in the other game?
Yeah.
He was. Oh wow.
He
He's
did.
like Master Beast player here. That's pretty solid. Awesome.
Well, when the game goes late, it's really good for combat.
It's true.
Yeah, without any alliance though.
Yep. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for letting me
Yeah,
be here
Flo.
today.
I was like,
I will be here in the next game. Thanks. We will see you on the next one. Take care.